Hello Palace fans and welcome to the King Power Stadium today where we're going to be playing Leicester in the league. Leicester do get us underway and let's just see how this one plays out for the boys. So it is actually Leicester who get off on the front foot in this game as they have two shots here, one blocked and one saved by the keeper. Not the best start from us. We get our first half chance here as the ball gets played through to Milan, but unfortunately can't quite get there before the keeper, and he is one of the more dramatic players in this side as he dives yet again, as we've seen him do week in, week out. We get yet another chance here as the ball gets played through to Milan again, but it's just going to be one of those days again, I reckon, where we can't get the ball in the net. Tielemans tries to take the absolute piss out of Modric here, but you just don't do that to a Ballon d'Or winner, and he puts him in his place, and that is the flaw. We do seem to regret giving away that free kick though, as they have a shot. It's deflected to Demarai Gray, and Demarai Gray puts it into an empty net. It's not the best start for the boys, and it seems like it's only going to get worse, to be honest, as the ball goes in here again. It gets headed across, and Vardy puts it into the net again. That's 2-0 to them in the space of about 5 minutes. And we are 2-0 down, so it's not great. So we do get a corner though here, and the ball gets headed in. It's just a massive scramble. He falls over, the keeper tries to push it out. Gets pushed across by Adama, and Marlon puts it into the net. So that's 2-1 and hopefully a sign of better things to come. So that does mean we end the half at 2-1, and let's just hope the boys can give us a better performance in the second half. So it's quite a slow start to the second half, and this just summed it up with Marlon forgetting he actually has to stand up to run with the ball and falls over in front of their defence, giving the ball away. We do get a foothold in the game though here as the ball gets played into Marlon, who you know loves to run in behind defences. He cuts back though this time though, plays it into Pulisic, who somehow plays the ball through to Modric, and he slots it lovely into that bottom corner, and that is 2-2. We're back in the game. Modric even lips his pitch just to let us know how much he loves this game. Unfortunately though, Pulisic is already on a booking, decides to put that tackle in, and we know what that means. That's yet another red card for us. And yeah, we're going to have to play the rest of the game with 10 men. So how's it going to go, do we think? I bet this weren't what you were expecting. We get the ball in there third. The ball gets played to Marlon in a really good position. He turns and he puts it in the bottom corner. And we've turned it from 2-0 down to being 3-2 up. And Marlon runs over to those Palace fans in that away end. He just shows them a bit of love. We love it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we did manage to soak up pressure for the last 10 minutes with 10 men. The ball gets played through to Marlon here. He has his shot, but it's blocked. And that does bring us to the full-time whistle. So, yeah, we have ended our losing streak. And it's just a great time to be a Palace fan. The manager did, however, have to rush off after the game, so we couldn't actually get a comment off him for the performance. But I'm sure he'd be delighted.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Palace Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how we cook our fresh home meals with my fresh home trim. We hope you enjoy. Firstly, in honour of some of our Italian players, we're going for a recipe from Gino's pasta book today. We also have some wine, some free-range eggs. We're going to be using baby spinach as it's high in protein, and this is needed for players along a hard 90 minutes. We'll also be needing some butter and cheese to give it that extra creamy taste, and a can of Thatcher's Gold for along the way. We'll also be using many other forms of vegetables, as we need to keep our players healthy so they can make it through the season. Now, we do have a very childish squad at Palace, so we have to cut our vegetables incredibly small so that players will even eat them. By this, I mean the vegetables literally have to be this fucking small. Now, once this is done, and we've continued cooking this carrot and making it as small as possible, we'll move on to the cooking phase, as you will not want to see me cut up a shit ton of vegetables. Now prepare for one hell of a cooking montage. First of all, we throw in the carrots. Doesn't that look delicious? Then, we throw in the egg. Oh my word, I can't wait to eat. Next of all, in goes the spinach. Shit. Now for some cheese. And finally, the red wine. Doesn't that look incredible? So we stir this about for about 3 minutes. There we go, that's about 3 minutes. And we take it over to be served. Doesn't that just look ready to eat? Now, obviously we're not animals at Palace, so we put our lovely fresh homemade meal that into a nice bowl. Oh yes, how nice does that look? Mmm. Look at that big lump of cheese, my favourite. And now it's everybody's favourite part about cooking. It's time to taste what we've made. So, thank you for watching our Palace cooking lesson, and we hope to see you again soon.
Hello Palace fans, and it's another one of those Europa League nights. We're playing AC Milan tonight and they're unbeaten in both the League and the Europa League this season. So let's see how it goes. And Marlon gets us underway as he has done so many times this season, and let's just see what these bunch of wet wipes he got, eh? I mean, they've clearly got some because they were all over us in the first few minutes, but luckily Aaron's has cleared that one up. He nearly gives it on back and we do manage to get the ball away in the end. They get yet another shot here, but it's a good job that Kessie's a bag of shikes. He puts that one wide. Lucky escape from us again. Lucky old Uzzo, that's just how it goes. Adama gets him down the line, he cuts inside and he's seen Mo at the back. He's pulled it back and Mo puts it into the corner. That's 1-0 to us in this Europa League tie. And he runs over to the corner flag. He just loves it when he puts the ball in the net. We unfortunately have had to just search the crowd for Marlon's head though, as he gets absolutely taken off by their keeper there. Luckily we did manage to get it reattached over half time though. Speaking of half time, that cross there does bring us to the half time whistle. And we go into the break 1-0 up. So we start the second half off quite brightly, but Lanzini sees a little lad in the crowd that wants a match ball, so he kindly gives it to him. We just really hope that weren't a shot. We get yet another attack here as Mo gets him down the side, but Donnarumma's keeping him in the game here as he puts that one past the post. Milan do get their first chance of the second half here as that shot's blocked, but they have one from range, but it's comfortable for the keeper and nothing to worry about. Unfortunately, we got caught on a counter here as we gave the ball away, and a mistimed tackle there leaves them on an attack. They play the ball through and De La Feo puts it into the bottom corner. So that's 1-1 in the 80th minute, and De La Feo runs off to celebrate, and the lads need to have a hard look at themselves because that's quite poor. We really pile on the pressure though now as we're the home team and we really need 3 points from this game, but that shot's blocked. And to be honest with you, Milan were getting the best chances because they got another shot here, but luckily Soraya's managed to save it and put it past the post, and they only got a corner from it. But then this happened. With literally the last kick of the game, Marlon's cut back, he's cut inside, he plays it to Modric, Modric gets it, bang! 2-1, that is 2-1 to us in the last minute of the game against AC Milan. It's unbelievable scenes at the Palace. And that does actually bring us to literally the last kick of the game. They make 2 passes and final whistle goes. So that puts us top of the group. And it's just an unbelievable finish to that game.
Alright, how are we?
How does it feel to end Milan's unbeaten run?
Oh, it's incredible to be honest with you. I mean, we conceded that goal late on. We didn't think we were going to bring it back. Well, we didn't on the bench anyway, but the players have got so much fight in them. I mean, Modric's just incredible to get that last minute goal, wasn't he? So yeah, it's incredible to bring it end to their run, especially such a powerhouse of a club they are compared to us.
Is that the kind of end to a game you'd like to see every game?
Well, no, not really. I don't think my heart could put up with that for many more games, to be honest with you. But to get a win like that at home, it's great for the fans, and yeah, it just brings some excitement to the pitch, don't it? Yeah.
Is this momentum what you want to keep for the rest of the season?
Well, obviously, yeah, you always want to keep winning. You want to keep going and just keep going how you are. Especially in the Europa League, we want to keep it like this, win the group, get an easier tie in the next round, and take us into the league as well, and then really push on for that top 4 place, or even more if we can. But yeah, that's all I've got time for today, so I'll see you all in a bit. Hello and welcome to the Manager's Roundup. As you notice, we're in a different location. That's due to issues with the location that we normally use, and someone's put all their tools in there. As you saw, we did end our losing streak against Leicester, beating them 3-2. It was a difficult game, but the lads managed to turn it round. Great fight from them. As you saw, Marlon getting goals again, it's just great to see. That game against AC Milan as well, bloody hell. It was hard to watch that game, wasn't it? Those last 10-15 minutes were just incredible. But yeah, that puts us second in the league now. We joint top with United and we're top of the Europa League group. So it's looking really good as the season goes on. We've got a few more league games coming up, nothing too big. We obviously beat Bournemouth as well, and we beat Swindon in the Cup. We didn't put those games in the video purely because they're a bit boring to watch. So yeah, going into the next video, we've got a game against Leeds, and I can't remember who the other teams we've got to play are in the next few weeks. So yeah, it should be good, and we'll see you next time.